Welcome back to Houston Life. A lot of sneezing around Houston these days. Allergy season here is no joke, and many people think it's just something they have to live with.
Yeah, but one local team of doctors say helping patients really goes beyond managing their symptoms. They say they're working with patients to reduce their reactions over time. Mel Camp visited their clinic in Bellaire to learn more.
If you're constantly battling allergies or asthma, you might be treating the symptoms, but not the cause. Here at McGovern Allergy and Asthma Clinic, they specialise in identifying your triggers and creating long-term solutions, so you can feel your best year-round.
This is our clinic, McGovern Allergy and Asthma Clinic. We're here in Bellaire. We've been here for 70 years. Obviously not me, the clinic, but it was started by Dr. McGovern. Dr. McGovern was one of the fathers of allergy and immunology here in the United States, and we live up to his standard. We see patients from 6 months of age to any age. We're all board certified physicians. We have 4 physicians here that are, again, board certified in pediatric and adult allergy immunology. We see patients from all over the world. Of course, we have patients that come speaking Spanish and English, but we also speak on a weekly basis in Vietnamese, Tagalog, Russian, German, Italian, French. We have patients from West Africa that speak French. So yeah, on a weekly basis, we see a huge array of not only patients, but diseases. We treat rashes, from rashes to cosmetics, rashes to metals, random rashes that people cannot find out why they're having it, hives, food allergies, asthma, eczema. We treat with allergy shots for whatever allergen that patient has, and we actually mix it here on site. We do the testing and the treatments, everything here on site. Mel, I have a patient that I would like you to meet. Come with me. So Mel, let me introduce you to Breanna. She's my patient.
Hi Mel, nice to meet you.
So Breanna came with asthma, and what she didn't know that her asthma was caused by allergies. Many people don't know that allergies could actually cause asthma. So for the last 4.5 years now, we've been giving her allergy shots, because if you get rid of the allergies, if your asthma is from allergies, you can get rid of it.
Wow. Yes. So
Thank
how's
God.
it been for you?
It's so much better. I used to get steroid shots all the time, and now I am down to never getting steroid shots. I don't know, maybe 4.5 years. I've had 0 since starting with Dr. De Golovine, and my life has changed so much, because before it was like runny nose, itchy eyes, hard to breathe, of course, with my asthma, but now with the shots, it's life-changing, honestly.
Yeah.
So how do the shots work?
Oh, it's very simple. It's been done for 120 years. But bottom line is that imagine you're allergic to dust mites, mold, ragweed, right now oak.
I'm allergic to everything, by the way.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Not less now though,
Yes.
but yes, that's true. And then you take all those things without any medication whatsoever, and you mix it with water. And little by little, every week, you give a little bit more, so your immune system naturally starts making antibodies against the oak, the mold, etc. And then eventually you go to once a month, and at 3 to 5 years, you stop the shots. If you are constantly having shortness of breath, runny nose, itchy eyes, you're used to it. But it doesn't have to be like that. There are treatments where in 2026 that can reverse that. For instance, Breanna, she started having hives like crazy. And people think that hives always is a food allergy, but not always. So we start treating her with what's called monoclonal antibodies. That's to stop the hives that were happening all over the body, and rashes. When people start getting rashes, there's multiple different reasons, not just food. Sometimes it's chemicals, makeup. Sometimes people react to metals. Then they go and get prosthesis for a knee, and they start reacting to that. So there's ways to check if your rashes are from metals, from chemicals, from foods, and that's something that we do all the time. In the case of Breanna, we found out she was just having stress.
And the best thing that I heard was a few years ago is that your abnormal becomes your normal, when in reality, it's really not normal. And learning that is coming to Dr. De Golovine and showing and seeing, and you're getting treated, and you're like, okay, wow, this is what a normal life is. Because before, this was not a normal life. But now I'm normal, I think.
We can debate that later.
Yes, exactly.
So Mel, if you want, I can show you the lab where we actually here on site mix the allergy shots for the patients. This is our antigen lab. This is where we mix all the allergens for the patients who have allergies to the environment. It's basically the beginning of a cure.
And Doctor, you were instrumental in changing some laws here in Texas to make life better for people with allergies.
Yes, that's true. The Texas Allergy, Asthma and Immunology Society has it's a strong group that lobbies to change laws for people to live a better life. The two that I helped with was making aware of the restaurants of the risk of people dying of a food allergy if they don't handle things properly. So we worked on that and the bill was passed. And the second one that I'm very happy about as well is that now it's legal for schools to have epinephrine, both injectable and nasal epinephrine for dangerous peanut allergy, for instance, for children. Yeah.
It's amazing that the work you and your team do here is all about improving quality of life for people.
Yes, yes. Not only it improves the quality of life of my patients, but me. I'm very happy when they get better. So I go home every day when somebody gets better, like Breanna, for instance, very happy. Yeah.
What would you say to people who have been suffering and just think that there's nothing that they can do or don't even realize that they're suffering with allergies?
Take the time, take the energy, get tested, see what you're allergic to, and work with it. And then we'll get rid of it.
And the team at McGovern Allergy and Asthma Clinic in Bellaire treats both children and adults. For more info, you can call 713-661-1444. You can also go online, McGovernallergy.com.
Okay, good to know.